Ah.
I'm just going to see how many people we pick up and such like that. So when you're ready then, Mrs. Let's do that because for some reason it's decided that it's an active call.
Oh.
Hey, listen, come on. Oh. Thank you. Let's do it right.
I forgot what to do.
Find your bite.
That's the one.
Check all around. Make sure you're clear. Start on the left here.
Yep.
Left. Start here. Work your way around.
Yep.
Are you clear?
Yeah.
That's it. Shoulder as you go. Thank you. Move your headrest up into the right position and you can turn left here, please. Joe, are you clear to go?
Yeah.
All right then. So we're just trying a few little sort of experiments. Seeing what we can do. What works, what doesn't work. So you holding your hands like that won't work for the driving test. That's better. Thank you.
I find it comfier.
Right. Okay. So 7 years driving on your own, of course you're going to have these bad habits. Bad habits, all right. However, we've got to do a driving test, so we need to focus in everything that we can as good as possible.
Okay.
Take the next road on the left. Okay. Move back into it, Joe. You managed to sort it out with your brakes in the end. Better to slow down earlier and not have to sort it out with the brakes in the end, eh?
Okay.
See, when I'm teaching people to drive, it's all about seeing the problem ahead of time and not getting into the situation where you've got to deal with it. Deal with it early, and then it's no longer an issue. And if you do that enough, then eventually you start to really see everything early. Do something early, like, too fast into corner.
Yeah. Force of habit.
It is, and in a way, it's not entirely your fault as the driver because the cars that we're driving these days are so good.
Yeah.
I mean, the brakes are brilliant these days, aren't they? They're a lot better than they were 20 years ago. The tyre technology has improved, the quality of the cars has improved.
Oh, yeah.
So, of course, it encourages you to jump on your brakes later, for example. All the power steering and everything nowadays.
Oh, mine shouts at me and everything.
Sorry?
Mine shouts at me and everything.
Does it?
Yeah. I've got a little car in the bottom and it'll stay green if I'm plenty away.
Turning left. Distance sensor.
Yeah. And it'll go.
First gear, that's it. Okay.
And then it'll go orange if I'm getting too close.
Yeah.
And then it'll.
Try not to look down your gears, too.
I got a little bit. And then it'll shout crash detection if it thinks I'm going to smash into someone. Flashes a light up here. Yeah, it does my head in. I think it does brake for you.
Yes. Have you actually tried that?
No.
Because my other car does that and it gives you a warning if you're going to do something, so you're going to collide. If you don't do something, it will actually override you and brake for you, turning left.
Alright.
That's the theory, but I don't want to test it just in case it don't work.
Yeah.
Because then I'll look stupid, won't I?
Yeah.
Go to my insurance company saying, well, I thought I'd test this thing out. Sorry, I just said it didn't break. I don't think that would go down too well, eh?
No, probably not.
What I've started doing now is doing, when I'm driving, I'm doing instructor talking, so it's just me driving and giving a commentary, what happens early and stuff like that.
Yeah.
And so that's been pretty popular. So I've a few people along the way, sort of viewing and
All right.
Interesting. Trying to get you kind of dimensions at all. Yeah, you're doing all right.
Yeah.
You've been at work this morning.
No, I didn't bother going in. I couldn't be bothered. I've got to go in a bit though. One of those days. They let me off though.
Okay. So let's go straight on.
Okay.
Let's start breaking early, Joe. Simple. Don't leave it all to the last moment. So did you feel the car just surge forward there?
Yeah, I bet.
Right. So what that is when you put your clutch down, you actually just let go of your brakes for a moment. You just eased off the brake.
All
and that
right.
allowed the car to surge forward. So your braking was really good, but you need to keep that braking going through the clutch down, and that way the car won't surge forward.
Right, okay.
Does that make sense?
I think so.
Yeah. It's just one of them things, because you've not, or because you've been driving the automatic car, it's been a long time since you've driven a manual, hasn't it?
I've not really driven a manual.
Yes. So, of course, if you just, as you were braking, it was really good, but then as your clutch went down, your brake foot just eased off slightly. You got that little surge forward. You need to consciously try to think to keep that brake on just a little bit more.
Yeah, because I lift off, because otherwise the car does that.
Yeah,
In my auto.
Here we go. Hand position, please. Thank you. See, I was thinking, because you've been driving an automatic car for so long, it's all going to be about the gears and the clutch.
Yeah.
But it's more your hand position, isn't it? You're so casual holding onto that steering wheel.
I find it comfier.
Well, I'm sure you do, because that's because your hands are virtually on your knees, aren't they?
Yeah.
You're holding it down there. Of course, it's comfortable, like watching telly.
I got diagnosed with hypermobility about a year ago.
Did you?
Yeah. And I get pains in my shoulders and stuff. So when I sit like this for too long, it hurts.
Ah, right. Okay.
Hence why
I see.
I'm down there.
Okay, well, I'll say that in some now when I'm telling you off for it. However, so you've got your hands in the center too. Now, why didn't you put them in the quarter three position? You're allowed to do that, so is that a little bit better?
No, because it just makes my elbows hurt.
Oh, right, okay.
Better there.
Well, find your comfortable position then.
That's down here.
Okay, so just nice and steady, and we are going to be going straight on, second exit at this roundabout. Slow it down even more. Thank you. Good gear, well done, second gear. Are you clear to go?
Yeah.
Nice and gently then. Exit procedure, please, not first. So how long's it to your driving test?
I don't know.
When is it? What month?
July?
July?
That's the only one they had. Or the closest one they had. That's why I thought I'll book it now rather than wait till you say you're ready. Because it could be ages.
So 3 months basically. So 3 months, less than a week. About 10, 12 lessons.
I think so.
So remember, we want to be looking at that lower gear on final third, yeah. Maybe 1 because we're almost at walking speed. That's it.
Yeah.
Keep it moving a little bit if you can, Jen. That's it. Try not to look down at your gear stick. Because listen, if you think about it, if you're going into a situation where you need to be gearing down, do you really want to take your eyes off the road in front?
No.
No, because that's the reason you're slowing down, isn't it?
Yeah.
And now it's a line of traffic that one day might be an emergency situation that you need to gear down. You don't want to be taking your eyes off that.
Okay.
Does that make sense?
Yeah.
Super bright. There's a lot of glare off the road, isn't there?
Yeah.
See this guy from the blue coast turning left, and he goes slow, bus is stopping, let's do something now, Joe, do something now. Oh, no, that's not what I'm talking about. You need to go around the bus, don't you? Signal, let's go around. Check your shoulder, off you go. Come on, keep it moving. That's it. So when I'm saying do something now, I'm talking about doing something about the bus, not doing something about your gears.
Oh.
Alright? That bus has just stopped in your lane in front of you. You need to do something. Think about your flow, yeah? You need to be checking, making sure that it's safe to go round, and if it is, go round.
Okay.
If not, then you stop.
I was behaving.
Yeah, but you're behaving in the wrong way. That's not what we're talking about, is it?
No.
That'll do there. Do
you know, sometimes I actually do that. I just wait behind the bus because I can't be bothered.
Yeah, but you're not going to do that on your driving test, are you, Joe?
No.
Promise me you won't do that on your driving test. So if you see a broken down vehicle, a bin wagon, a bus, anything that's blocking your lane, the first thing you should be doing is checking your mirrors, making sure that you've got some kind of plan in place.
Yeah.
Because without a plan, you are stopping behind that vehicle. With a plan, you might be able to make it round in the safe, yeah?
Okay.
So the idea is that you get your signal on. Now, you can put your signal on as soon as you know that you've got to go around a parked vehicle. Even if you can't make it round, at least your signal's on. Because you might be able to, you can always cancel the signal.
Yeah.
You know, you're not going to cause any confusion to people because they'll clearly see that what you intend to do.
Okay.
That's it, isn't it?
Yeah.
And this goes back to what we're talking about getting ahead of the game. As soon as you know, do something.
Okay.
Okay. I bet you've forgotten how much I now give my lessons, isn't it?
No, not really. I wouldn't say you nag. You were the best instructor I had out of them all.
Out of them all.
I had 3. Oh, you were the third. I didn't get on with the other 2. Really did. One shouted at me.
Really?
Yeah. Because I was, what's it calling? Not putting the handbrake on at the traffic light. And you didn't need to shout, and I said to him, you don't need to shout.
Tell him off.
Never had him again.
Doesn't surprise me. Nobody wants to instruct him.
It was one of my sister's friends. Yeah. She had him a couple of times, but he was useless.
Right, coming up to a roundabout, we're going to turn right. Next, we won't get there. I'm sure you've been around this one loads of times.
Yeah.
So I expect you to do it really well then.
We're going right, did you say?
Yeah, we're going to turn right and turn exit.
Yeah, the dreaded eyes. We.
Now you've stalled. Found your bite. You've overbit your bite is what I want to say.
Oh. We're doing so well then. Did that class as a fail?
No. It didn't affect anybody, did it? You know, so it's just going to be a little minor mark for that. It's neither here nor there. It didn't actually make any difference to anybody else, including you. Here we go. Good. Nice bit of gas. There we go.
Apply.
Yes, that's it. Okay. Good. We are going straight on. I'd like you to take the next road on the left, please, Joe. Mindful turn. Right. Now you're a little bit on your clutch for a bit too long there.
All right.
You're almost into a coasting situation. Okay, so what you really want to do is to come off the clutch before the bend.
Right.
That'll help the wheels to grip onto the road and create some traction.
Okay.
So, and it'll make it easier to actually steer around the corner, believe it or not.
Oh.
I know it seems like it's easy to keep your foot down and sort of go around with your foot down, but all you're doing is creating a new problem. Solving one problem by replacing it with another.
Okay.
Whereas if you solve the first problem, then you've got no problem after that, have you? And
Yeah.
solve that by cutting off your clutch.
Right.
Maybe you're a bit afraid that when you come off your clutch in that situation, it might jolt a bit. Don't worry about it.
Okay.
A bit of jolting is not neither here nor there. It's much better to get the actual control of the car.
Okay.
Obviously, I'm not talking about massive jolts.
No kangaroo juice. I can't see shit. No, I can't see. I can't see your speedometer.
It's really difficult. That is a lot of glare coming off the road. So we are going to be coming to a roundabout. It's a mini roundabout painted on the road. We are going to go straight on. Second exit.
Okay.
Okay to go?
Yeah.
Just be on the call. So you went to first gear there, but you haven't quite got down to walking speed.
Okay.
So did you find that, after you came off,
It struggled to go in.
Yeah, you had to sort of slow down even more, didn't you? Because
Yeah.
you put it into first gear, you speed it. Then the next one on your left. Yeah, because you've gone into first gear.
I don't know what I'm doing there.
Just come off the clutch. So you were already in second gear there, and then you went to gear down, but you were already in the lower gear.
I can't remember what I was in.
You will get a feel for it as you go through your lessons, so don't worry about it.
Okay.
Flashed you through, so you check for yourself as well. So just because somebody flashes you through doesn't mean you can go. It means that you couldn't go if you check.
Yeah.
It's got to give you that priority. You always got to check for yourself.
Bloody pothole.
Are you going to go?
Yeah. I was trying to dodge that.
turning right at this roundabout. Let's go.
Yeah.
Really good. Actually, you see, when you're driving like that, it's really good. Yeah, nice and smooth, just the right
Just have
speed.
to remember. Just let it be sunny on the day so we can't see properly. We'll just go extra slow everywhere.
Do you really feel confident going around a bus when he's got his indicator on to move off? Because I don't.
I do.
I just don't trust him. So come to a roundabout, let's turn right. Okay, so we'll do a manoeuvre down this road as well.
Okay.
So somewhere down this road, I would like you to just deal with that cyclist.
Deal with him.
Yeah.
Run him over.
So, right, make sure you keep him safe. That's the opposite, right? So I was going to ask you to pull over and stop on the right-hand side of the road.
Okay.
Listen, how long we'll go, but there's a learned car already over there. So we'll just leave that for the moment. We'll just go around the block a little bit, okay?
Okay.
So take the next road on the right, please, Joe. So you've already got a second gear. It's a good gear for this speed and this type of junction. You've got it. That's really good, yeah. Lovely. Hazard.
Amen.
Let's see what it's doing. Don't get a good worker as well.
Yep.
So thank you. Wave is clear. He's waved you on there. You see that? So he's aware of you. So what we'll do is we'll turn right at the end of the road, go around to have another go at it, okay?
Yeah.
Okay? Okay, great. Now then, somewhere down this road, I'd like to pull up and stop on the right-hand side of the road, keeping close to and parallel with the curb. Okay?
The right hand side.
Yeah, so this is different to what you learned first time round, wasn't it? Because you passed so long ago.
Yeah.
Yeah, so,
Don't say they've changed it again.
okay, that's it. So, once you get past this car, you come to your normal position, right. So, let's start our procedure. So, mirror signal for right. That's it. There you go. Check. And then just slow it down at the end. First gear on final approach. Make sure you get yourself nice and straight with the road, parallel with it. That's it. Great. So just stop there. So now handbrake and move for a moment. So we've already done the hard work of getting ourselves in the good position.
Yeah.
So So now all we're going to do is reverse back 2 car lengths. Did we do this one last time, you and I? Have we done this one before? We haven't, have we? So if you want to reverse back 2 car lengths, now when you're reversing, Joe, where will you mainly look?
Behind.
In which behind? Which way? And how? Thank you, yes. Actually out of the back window, yeah?
Yes.
So mainly out of the back window this way, Joe, and then
Okay.
occasionally over your right shoulder as well, just in case of any cars coming out of driveways and such.
Yep.
Yeah?
Okay.
But mainly this way, not in your mirrors.
Right.
Okay? So don't be tempted.
Do you want me just to reverse?
Yeah, 2 car lengths. So I want you to go back the length of this car 2 times. That's it. But before you go, check everywhere. Look all around. Are you clear to go?
Yeah.
Okay, so nice and gently. Good clutch control. Not too fast either. Let go of your brake, otherwise you ain't going nowhere.
Oh, wow.
Thank you. So keep your steering straight, because you've already done all the hard work to get yourself in position. Look this way. Up away. Thank you. It's too fast. Clutch down, clutch down. This is way too fast. Look over your right shoulder. Left shoulder again. Use your clutch control. That's it. Then stop there. That'll do. Okay. Drive on when you're ready. Now before you go any, you've got it. That's exactly it. Yeah, good obs. Then as you go, so as you're about to cross the centre of part of the road, you check your blind spot on the left again. There you are. Just like that. Drive on. Okay.
Yeah.
So everything there was really good. The speed that you actually reversed out was maybe just a bit too fast.
Yeah. Do I go right here?
Yeah, right, please. Yeah. Because if you think about it, if you just sort of zip backwards like that, you'll have gone your distance that you need.
Yeah.
Without looking over your right shoulder either.
I've not gone backwards in the manual, so I wasn't sure how we did it.
Say again?
I've not been backwards in a manual, so I wasn't sure how.
So your clutch control moving backwards is the same as if you're moving forward. You know, if you're in like slow moving traffic,
Yeah.
just to give a little, just enough bite, enough nudge on the clutch, if that makes sense. Just moving forward just a few centimetres at a time, really.
Right.
Yeah, so it's called feathering the clutch. You know, so
Right. Okay.
do you want to go around to it again?
We can have a go.
Okay.
Coming from all directions today. Sunny.
Certainly are. Absolutely. So at the end of the road, we'll turn right. The outside of the steering wheel. I don't mind if you kind of cross your hands a little bit on the outside, but I do mind if you cross them on the inside of the steering wheel because there's something to stop them doing it. Make sense?
Yeah.
On the outside, there's nothing to stop you.
Yeah, I drive like that.
Yeah. Okay, so we're going to be, once you get past this car, back to normal position, then we'll do our manoeuvre again. So if I just put the stop on the right hand side of the road, you can close them parallel with the curb. Okay, good. Dead slow again. Dead slow again. Set the task itself really nicely squared onto that pavement. Lovely. That's it. Okay, and neutral. Now we're going to reverse back. So this time, when we start reversing with the clutch, just sort of nudge it just a little bit.
Okay.
Yeah. I think what you did last time, you kind of just came straight off the clutch, and the car was going to surge back.
Right.
And it's too big a gear on its own reverse. You know, I mean, it's like almost like second gear rather than first gear.
So just gently come off it.
Yeah. So if you just look around first, make sure you're safe. Are you good?
Yeah.
So just ease up off the clutch, and as soon as you start moving, hold your foot there. Now put your clutch down. Clutch down. You see how that?
I see.
Now look over your right shoulder. Find your bike while you're looking, so you don't actually stop. There you go. Now look back over. That's it. You've got it. Not too much. Put clutch down there. Roll. Look over your right shoulder. This is called controlled roll. And then you can just stop there if you want. That's your 2 car lengths.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So you can do it like that. So you find some bite, and then if you just put your clutch down, you'll roll, and then just until you come to a stop. Or you can just sort of finer than that.
Okay.
Okay?
Yeah.
But the main thing, you've got your opposite, which is what they're looking for is make sure that you're actually looking out the back window and at least one good look over the right shoulder, ideally two.
Okay.
Just for kids playing around or anything like that.
Yes.
And it's controlled, basically. So drive on when you're ready. I mean, on its own, this manoeuvre is pretty straightforward and quite easy. So this is why, now just a minute. You're not about to go, are you?
No.
Why not?
Don't put me figures in.
No. Checked. First check. Right. Start on the right because you're on the opposite side of the road.
Yeah.
Look all around. Are you clear to go?
Yeah.
Ease away. Then blind spot over the left shoulder again. That's it. Drive on. There you go, Joe. This is that.
Right.
Right.
Squirrel.
Come on. Don't worry about it.
Squashing him.
You're not going to squash him. He's a squirrel. Okay. Squirrels, you can't stop for wildlife like that. Not a squirrel.
What do you mean I can't stop?
He will get out your way. What are you going to do?
I'm going for it.
Okay. Really?
Yep.
Okay. Take your time then. Not test. So well done.
Yeah, there's a squirrel. Well, I'm not squashing him.
No, you're not squashing him. You won't run a squirrel over. You couldn't run a squirrel over if you tried.
Nope.
Because they are super, super fast. Seriously, I once saw a squirrel run out in front of us, and we were doing about 50 miles an hour. He ran out right in front of us. He stopped. We ran over the top of him,
Yeah.
between the wheels, and then between the two side wheels, and jumped out and ran across there. That's how quick they are. And that's true. That is actually what happened. Yeah. They just stopped and then ran out from between the two side wheels there, turning left. So squirrels, you're not going to stop for. Cats and dogs, please stop for them. Yeah.
Okay. Right. Oh, I would anyway.
Yeah, I know you would. So cats and dogs, and obviously, larger things like cows or horses and stuff. It goes without saying, doesn't it?
Yeah.
So squirrels and birds, especially pigeons. Don't stop for a pigeon because they can hit it. They're not daft. Pigeons not daft. Turning right. If you see a pigeon in the road and you start slowing down, he can hear you slowing down, and he will just keep pecking away at the ground in front of you. If you don't slow down, he will fly off.
Yeah.
So squirrels and birds, we don't stop for because they are super quick and they will get out of the way anyway. Cats and dogs, yes.
Okay.
We're going to be coming up to a roundabout and we are going to turn left.
Okay.
First exit.
Oh, you're going to send me around Elviston Island, aren't you?
Oh, okay. If you insist.
I thought that's where we were going anyway.
What do you mean, like straight on?
I'm not bothered anyway. Just don't like it. Still hate Pentagon.
Okay, so we are coming up to a roundabout.
Yep.
And I would like you to go straight on, and I'd like you to do that in the second lane from the left. Now this is going to be a bit more complex, okay? So when you get there, there's going to be 4 lanes.
Yeah, I want this one. Don't I?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So to begin with, it's 2 lanes, so slow down, Joe. So you can see 2 lanes here.
Yeah.
So you're going to go into the left of these 2, and then of these 2, this one will now divide as well. So you're going into lane number 2 from the left. 1, 2, you see straight on.
Yep.
Slow down a bit more. Are you clear to go?
I am.
Yeah. So gently, gently. That's it. A little bit slower. Just a little bit slower, please. Now leave your signal on to his left, and then you can't you?
Yeah.
Yeah. So you're just a little bit slower onto that. Just a little bit too much. And that's because you left in third gear. Second gear, you usually best gear around that.
I thought I
Turning
was
left at this one first exit. Or is this signal to left?
left.
Left first exit. Are you clear to go is the question?
Can't see.
Can you see now?
Yeah.
Okay, that's it. So yeah, this is left first exit. Yes?
Yeah.
So you're now in fourth gear, so let's on. Thank you.
I'd have classed that straight on.
Would you?
Yeah. That's why you confused me when you said that.
Well, you know, quite often it comes down to somebody's opinion, doesn't it? You know.
Yeah.
So the way I figure it is that exit was before the 12 o'clock position. It was about the 10 between 10 to 5 position.
Yeah.
So from my thinking, that's still left.
Yeah, I suppose.
Yeah. Well, this is why it's important. So if you listen to the instruction that that you're given on the day, if they say well straight on second exit, well so straight on first exit, then you could still signal left anyway, couldn't you?
Yeah.
Because there's no other exits before that, so why not? So it doesn't really make any difference anyway, does it?
No.
So what are you going to do about this then?
Slow down. Oh, just bug. Yeah. We've got a naughty Frenchie.
A naughty Frenchie. French bulldog.
Yeah. We had a tam one before, but we had to have her put to sleep because she had kidney failure. And then a week later, Rob went and got Ted. They didn't want him no more in lockdown.
Oh really?
But yeah, he's naughty. Like, but I wouldn't melt to look at him. He's like happy, friendly, and then he terrorises you.
So another roundabout ahead, Joe, and I'd like to follow the road ahead, second exit.
Okay. Yay. I feel weird now when I get into my car.
It's like something's missing, isn't it? Like,
Yeah,
all this side of your body's not doing anything, isn't it? Automatic car.
So when Rob gets into mine, he's like going for the gears all the time.
years ago, before I was a driving instructor, I had a BMW that was automatic.
All right.
And I let my mate drive it. We'd gone up to Sheffield, and so I let him drive it. And looking for a road to go into, and I said, "Oh, it's this one here." And without thinking, it just shoved the gear stick forward, and of course, it put it into park, and we were still travelling at something daft like, 20 miles an hour, and the car just stopped so suddenly. It was unbelievable. And then it's just like out of habit, because he just went to put the gear down.
Yeah.
That was the last time that I let him drive my car. I mean, the car was okay, but it's not testament to how well built it was. But I thought, that could very easily blow the gearbox out.
Oh yeah. I don't let Rob drive mine very often. I don't like him driving it. He used to like driving that other Astra around that I used to have. I've still got my first car. It was my mum. It used to fly around in that, you could.
Am I right in thinking, wasn't it bright sunshine at the beginning of this lesson?
Yep.
Look at this now, it's rubbish, isn't it?
English weather.
Half an hour later, and it's like a different season.
It's meant to be nice. I think it says Wednesday or Thursday or Friday. It's meant to be about 17, 18 degrees.
Oh.
Bit cloudy.
Pedestrians stood right there. It's not allowed to do it, okay? You're assault with a puddle.
I've accidentally done it before. Don't mean to.
Assault with a dirty puddle. Yeah, well, yeah, I mean, the thing is, it's not very nice, is it? You know, we've all been smashed by puddles, cars, and...
That was a bit slippy.
Okay. You know, you use your wipers on this car, which are on the right-hand side. If you click them down one, that's it. Now, you don't need to set your hand all the way up the steering wheel for it. Just fingertips.
Okay.
So that brings it on one.
Yeah.
If you want them to come on intermittently on their own, just click it up one little click.
I have to try and remember that.
Take your time now, look. Sort it out. That was 40. You knew that wasn't right, because when you went from 1 to 2, you felt it click over.
Yeah.
I could tell from your reaction that you felt it. Okay, so go left, cross, and go through the middle lane change. Direct, the middle, right, the lane change. Okay, it's a good lane change. However, if you'd gone direct to the middle, you wouldn't have needed the lane change, would you?
No.
About it.
Did you say to press it up one?
Yeah, if you click it up one, that's it. You don't know. Go anywhere you want to go.
Go any way I want to go?
Yep. You know where you want me to go,
Yeah. Burton Road.
Going to go Burton Road? Or are you going to go down?
Oh, we can go this way.
Don't get too close to that. It's dirty old.
No, chucking it all over your nice white car.
Although I've already got dirty old finger marks all over it from the garage because it's in.
Oh, yeah, for your bearings, was it?
It's not the bearing. Oh, sorry, it is a bearing, but it's not the wheel bearing. Gearbox bearing. I know.
Expensive.
They reckon one of the bearings inside the gearbox is gone, and they don't do gearboxes. Basically, not a lot of garages do gearboxes, but they're too complex. What they do is they send them off to a specialist. So they've got to take the gearbox out, send it off to a specialist.
Really?
And then we'll check the clutch as well while the gearbox is out. And to be fair, I'll probably have a new clutch put in left lane straight again. I'll probably have a new clutch put in because what we've done 73,000 and a half miles.
Yeah.
And this is the original gearbox in this car, the original clutch.
All right.
Which is pretty good considering we've had it on virtually new this car, so
yeah,
the amount of hammer my people have given it.
Yeah, but I had to say they must go through a bit.
So yeah, it's going to be a new. I think we've talked about a reconditioned gearbox.
All right.
I'm going to have the aircon done while it's in the garage. Might as well get everything done together.
Yeah.
It does work, but it's a little bit tricky.
Have you got to have the cam belt done on these?
I don't think so.
Huh.
Maybe I shall mention it to him, I should say.
So normally say about 60, don't they? 60,000 miles for petrol?
It's running absolutely fine.
See, mine's chain driven. All of mine have been chain driven, so I've never had to bother with it.
Yeah.
I've done quite well with cars since I passed. I have.
Click that wiper up another click, go on constant, there you go. Because the rate's obviously increased, so there's no point leaving it on intermittent if it's obscuring vision.
Yeah. Yeah, I had my Astra, and then I went and got a course off.
So just drive this way on the left, change it here.
Yeah.
Now, pedestrian crossing, is there anybody crossing? Is the question. Have a good old look.
Yeah, I got my course off, and then kept that for 2 years. Sold it, only lost £1,000 on it.
Okay.
And then got my GTC. Got fed up with that after a year and sold it.
How many cars have you had in the last 7 years?
1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
5 cars in 7 years?
Yeah. Yeah, because I've had my Astra, then I had a white Corsa. I didn't need it, but it was very nice.
Maybe your wife told you anything?
Yeah.
If you find your bike so you're ready to go, because these will change, try not to rush it.
Okay.
A bit more bike, get a nice gentle bike. Here we go. Bit of gas as you go. Got a bit of gas. Thank you.
Ooh, that was gas and clutch.
Yes, I know. The main thing is that you know.
Yeah. Yeah, I sold that. I got my Astra GTC. And that kept getting pipe split. Or the coolant kept leaking.
Oh, yeah.
So I got rid of it and then ended up with my blue Corsa that got wrote off. And then I ended up with my white Astra that I've got outside now. Parked it up, went to work, somebody drove into the side of it. Yeah, we just thought it was panel damage, but they completely wrote it off, said it was all twisted.
Yeah, it looks like lots of twisted straps in the car these days. I'm sure there's not as good straps as they used to be.
No, it was a big CHR that hit it.
Oh,
yeah.
All right.
He reversed out of his drive and somehow managed to clonk it.
We're going to be turning left at the crossroads. So at least now you're not looking down at your gear stick when you're changing up and down. There's improvement on the lesson.
I need to sit in Rob's car. Yeah, we weren't looking for new cars and that got wrote off. And nearly.
Okay, so we'll follow it on round. We're going to go all the way up to the big crossroads at the top of the
Okay. Yeah, they'd all done stupid miles for what they paid me out. I think they paid me about 9,000 for it.
How much was it worth, do you think?
Probably about that.
Yeah. So, I mean, I think I had an insurance claim years ago, and I was never really happy with what they paid out. They only paid out the book, and
Alright.
the thing is, I think at the time I'd had worked a lot of the car, so I'd had a lot of that. Now let's deal with this. That's it. Much better. Yes. Good reactions. Well done. Much better than the bus earlier.
Just stop behind him.
Yeah, so that's now that's what we're talking about. That's a nice blow around a hazard.
Yeah.
Well done, well done. So at the crossroads, we're going to turn left. You know, we've got a little slip road to deal with as well. Thank you. Get a little bit fast into that. I mean, you did stop in time for the car streaming round, but not so fast.
I didn't realise. I thought I could make it.
Well, if ever you're thinking, oh, can I make it or can't I make it, the answer is no, you can't. We don't go for it, okay?
Okay.
Okay, let's go then. Come on, you can go, Joe.
I'm not going to make it out here.
See, now you're over hesitating, aren't you, because you made a mistake, when actually you had loads of space there. So you just keep your eye on the situation. So when you see your gap coming, then you can find your bite, but don't rush it. So if you find a bite now, you see it coming through.
Yeah.
What about after this white car, yeah? What do you think?
No.
Okay.
Doing
what about,
a bit quick.
yeah, you speed it up. How about now?
Yeah.
Okay, let's go then. Nice and gentle. Yeah, you see, because you made a mistake on approach to the slip road, that caused you to be hesitant later, when normally you would have just gone, wouldn't you?
Yeah.
Alright. So try to be aware of that's how your sort of mindset is. And just take it into account. Turning left, please.
I would have thought it had done some.